Now that we've taken a closer look at all of the four quadrants in my other videos, I would like to come back to the interaction, because in my view, that's where the real aha moment for successful transformation lies. Let's say an organization wants to become more agile. I'm sure that many of you have seen this firsthand. Especially in larger companies, the idea might be to start directly with the SAFe framework. Then teams are reshuffled, new roles like Scrum Masters or Agile coaches are introduced, hierarchies are taken out, and shapes are formed. Most of the time, a shiny new process is written down, and a few external consultants may be brought in to facilitate the new meeting structures. Done. A new structure is in place. That might sound promising, but chances are it won't take off. Not if the other three quadrants are left out or working against it. First, this is still the easy part, we need to check which skills and competencies the people involved actually bring to the table. Do they have what they need to make decisions? And if not, is it a lack of knowledge or capability? If it's just a skill gap, maybe a training could help. Are people already acting proactively and solution-oriented elsewhere? Or is the new approach still viewed with skepticism and actually old decision paths are still continued? What about leadership? Are they fully on board across all levels? Are they behaving in alignment with the new structure? Or are they still making decisions over the heads of those empowered teams? Are you hearing murmurs from different levels that agility is actually just chaos with a lot of sticky notes? If so, the real blocker is not structure, it's mindset. And this takes time, conversations, empathy, and reflection. Depending on how deep those beliefs run, it might not even make sense to change the structure yet. Because if the mindset is far away, agility might also likely fail, and then the term just gets burned. And how is your overall company culture? If you have a strong consensus culture where everyone needs to be involved in every decision, top-down decisions are the norm, then you may also have a lot of work to do there. Because that kind of culture won't suddenly work in an agile way just because you implement SAFe or something similar. More likely, and I've seen this real life too, a second and parallel structure develops that basically keeps alive the old ways in the old hierarchy. Because mindset and culture often run much deeper than we think, and you can't just put a new structure on top of other quadrants. In our example, agility ends up looking pretty absurd. It becomes the scapegoat for chaos, and instead of becoming faster and more responsive, the organization may slow down, gets more confusing, and never really sees the positive side effects it was hoping for. This is just one, unfortunately, very common example of how the quadrants influence each other and what happens when transformation is approached from the wrong angle and not considering all perspectives. You can also just try to change the culture through new value communication, training initiatives, but if you forget to align the structure accordingly, also there the effort won't stick. Because what's the point in talking about empowerment and self-organization if your IT systems and meeting structures still anchor the old decisions in hierarchies? Or take roles and behavior. You can invest heavily in building new roles and training behaviors, but if they conflict with deeply rooted beliefs, it won't work. Think of the classic call center setup. It often feels fake because people don't actually stand behind what they are doing. I'm sure you've got your own examples in mind once you start looking at all of the four quadrants together. No matter what you're tackling, always keep in mind that these four dimensions influence each other, for better or worse. And it's more sustainable to move in smaller, consistent, iterative steps and to bring your people along in all dimensions. Here's to your successful transformation journey.